Welcome back, YouTube. This is Jesse Clark with Free and Affordable Online Resources. And today I'm doing something a little different. This is geared towards educators or people who are teaching online. Okay. Normally my business covers online softwares, and so why not create something specific for teachers? And I may even make it as a channel and keep adding to that. I don't know yet. So being a fellow teacher, I thought that I'm going to show you 10 of the softwares, the online platforms that I like to use. And I'm going to go through them real quick, the cost and what they do. And you can take a look at down in the description, links to those, and check them out for yourself. So we'll dive right into it when we get right back. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about is Google. I use Google for everything for my business, but you can also just create a Google account specific for your school. Okay, so what I did is I created an email, I created an account, and once I'm in there, you can see it's a normal Gmail interface. Go down here to all my apps, and of course I still have all of these apps. Okay, but I go into Google Voice, and you can actually create a Google Voice number. So this way you have an actual phone number that you can communicate with your parents, and they can call you back, and it goes to an email, so you can track all the communication without having to give out your personal number. So Google Voice has been awesome, and I recommend you do it. And then also you can have a free platform here, Google Classroom. Okay, so what I did real quick is I went in and just created a math class, and so I could show you what it looks like. You have a code that you can give your students. Of course, your school district might already have implemented, you use Google already, and so you might have this as your platform of choice anyways, but if not, you can still use it. Classroom, people, grades, go over here, calendar, go to your classes, you can click on here, you can add announcements, you can add assignments, quizzes, whatever you want. So this is Google Classroom. Go in, check it out, and there you go. So the next one I'm going to go through is Microsoft Teams. Now, Teams, you need to have an account, an Office 365 account, or you need to have it implemented into your district. But Microsoft Office 365 is awesome. You use Teams a lot like you can use Google for communicating, adding files, things like that. But within Microsoft Office, 365, there's Outlook, there's Stream, which you can upload videos and share videos and record your screen and record yourself. There's OneNote, there's OneDrive, there's a lot of different apps you can implement. So Microsoft 365 and specifically Teams is really cool. You can create classrooms, collaboration boards, posts, and you name it. So Office or Microsoft Office 365 and Teams specifically is a very good resource. Moving into the next one, Flipgrid is a free platform that allows you can see right here, it's a simple, free, and accessible video discussion experience for pre-K to PhD educators. Create a topic and engage your community. So go in here and just kind of play around with it and see what you can do. It's a good, fun collaboration way to be available and to show your face, etc. So that is Flipgrid. Go in there, check it out. Again, I'll have the link down in the description for you to play around with that. Next one is Screencastify. This is free for educators as well. This is a great free version or a free way to record your screen and record yourself and share those video files as well. So a lot of the times you're doing instruction, you want to be able to record your screen. This is Screencastify. For school, pricing, show educator discounts, you can get in here and kind of see what is available to you and check it out. The link is down in the description. Next one is Camtasia. I use Camtasia for all of my YouTube recordings, and I use it for my business and pretty much everything I'm doing online. It's a little higher price point, but there's a discount with educators, and it's a one-time purchase, so it gives you a whole lot. You can do annotations and hotspots and annotate your screen and add messages and zoom in, zoom out, add different effects, intros, outros, music, you name it. Camtasia does it all. So I'm throwing this one in there because I love it and I like it, even though it's got a pretty expensive high cost at it. Maybe you can get your school to pay for it. Anyways, next one, moving on, is Airtable. Airtable I've done in another video, training video that I can put down in the description as well. But Airtable helps you organize everything. I use it for my business, for finances, income, business expenses. I use it for school, for as far as keeping track of finances in our club, schedules. You go in here and you can see different templates. This is what I wanted to show you. And you can go in and find different templates and just import that template and change the content and the names as you want to suit your needs. So this is Airtable. I highly recommend it. It's free, it's online, you can access it anywhere. I use it for everything. The next one is Remind. And Remind is just a text messaging platform where you do not have to share your number and you do not have to ask for your student's number. I use it all the time. I have a different classroom for all of my classes at school, and I add those students in there and parents. So how it works is you just set up a Remind account and you create a classroom, let's say math period 1. You then get a code for that. They'll give you a code, or you can get your own code, create your own code, and then you send that code out to parents and students, and then they get on their phone and they text 81010, and then in the subject you put the @ with that code. They're automatically joined into that classroom. They are then notified that they have joined the class, and then it will prompt them to save it as a contact so they can save it for later so they know who that is when I text them or send an announcement. They can also text you directly back, or they can reply to announcements. Okay, so it's a very safe, secure way. It's all in the cloud. You can even do it through the desktop app. So you can do it from your phone, or you can actually log into your computer and do announcements and chat that way. So Remind, it's a very great platform. Next one is Kahoot. When I found out about this a couple years ago, I loved it. I do it in class, and I can do it online as well while I'm in my virtual classroom. You just create questions and you create quizzes and games with pictures and you name it, however you want to customize it, and then you can put it up on your screen. The kids can actually take out their cell phones and it'll ask a question. Is the multiple choice, is it A, B, C, or D? The kids click the right answer and boom, it keeps track of at the end of the quiz who won. Okay, so this is a really good, fun, engaging way to do quizzes and interaction with your students virtually. And of course it's free, so get in here and play around with that. The next one, Teglo.com. It's a good resource for students, for teachers, and this link right here that I'll have down in the description actually goes through a lot more resources. Goes from scheduling to graphic design to you name it. There's a lot more in here, so check that one out. So those are some teacher resources. If you have any questions, ask the questions down in the comments down there, and make sure that you subscribe and you hit the bell so when I come up with my next video you won't miss it. So again, till next time, have a great week and talk to you later.